What is up, guys? Cajun here, and today, input methods and COPS? What is this? Controller? Mouse and keyboard? Let's talk about it. So yesterday, Critical Force released this article on their website titled "Input Method Feature Announcement," and as you can see from the picture, there's new input methods, including controller and mouse and keyboard. Now, what does this mean? Let's go through the article and we'll see. Input method feature announcement coming in 1.4X.0. So now this doesn't mean it's coming in 1.41 or 1.42. But at some point between 1.42 and 1.49 is going to be out. So probably 43, 44, 45, hopefully. They're still working on it. They're still working on some kinks. We haven't even tested it in PTP yet. So it'll be a while, but they're getting this out ahead of everything just to make sure and just to have time to tell people about certain things that you're probably wondering. Critical Ops is entering a new era of mobile gaming, accessible to everyone. Play your preferred way. We're excited to announce that we're working on a feature that will introduce multiple input method options for everyone to play Critical Ops with. The options will be 1, touchscreen, which is the main one, 2, controller and gamepad, and 3, mouse and keyboard. The new input methods feature lets you choose your preferred control scheme, offering greater flexibility and customization. Whether you're a console enthusiast looking for a console-like experience, a PC gamer who thrives on the precision of mouse and keyboard controls, or a touchscreen professional whose thumbs glide over the screen, this feature caters to your needs. We aim to give everyone the tools to utilize gamepads for a more tactical and console-like experience, complete with analog stick control for smooth movements and precise aiming, as well as precise and rapid response for mouse and keyboard enjoyers. Critical Ops aims to provide an optimized and fluid gaming experience with all control schemes and accessibility for everyone who enjoys FPS gaming. So from this first screenshot, you can see the regular control menu, but there's a little bit of difference up top. You have touch, mouse and keyboard, and gamepad. So I'm guessing you touch whatever one you want to play with. So say I want to play with controller. I touch with controller. It sees if it's connected, and then you could edit bindings, edit sensitivity, and all that. And I'm pretty sure it'll be separate from each. Again, haven't tested it, so I don't know. I'm just guessing. If you want a more for sure what's gonna happen video, go check out Mantis's video. He got early access to this article, and Critical Force kind of told him what to say and everything. So for sure, Mantis's video has all the information that CF wants out there. This is just guessing. I'm just guessing. Don't take my word for it. Take my stuff with a grain of salt. If you want for sure news and info, go check out Mantis's video. But for example, this screenshot shows mouse and keyboard, shows sensitivity, edit keys and stuff, and then in the second screenshot it says press B to buy equipment. The introduction of the input method feature aims to balance the playing field and promote fair competition within the game. With the ability to choose your preferred control scheme, players can now compete on equal footing, regardless of their preferred input method. Get ready to face off against opponents from all schemes. To ensure balanced gameplay between all control schemes, we have disabled aim assist when playing with a mouse and keyboard, and increased the aim assist when playing with a controller. Touch controls remain the same. All adjustments will be made to mimic the performance of touch controls. And it'll show in the scoreboard, you can see which control scheme the player uses. So as you can see, Ops 210, underneath you see a little mouse and keyboard there. So it means they're playing with mouse and keyboard. So basically what's going to happen is touch is going to be like the middle ground. Controller is going to be the most aim assist because it's not as, precise as touch or mouse and keyboard. And then mouse keyboard is going to have no aim assist whatsoever. And then, you see some of these key binding screens right here. I'm gonna have to F11 out of here. It shows what you can do, shows how to, the button menu and stuff. Also, these aim curves, I'm interested to see once it comes out. I'm very interested in what these graphs are. So I'm gonna have to ask Zinclard before it comes out, hey, what are these all about? Because I am very interested in that. So Currently the feature is in development and we will inform the community as soon as it goes to beta. We hope that as many players will enjoy the beta test and give their feedback so the feature can be good as possible when we release it. Frequently asked questions: how do the alternate inputs work? So you can use a converter, dongle, USB cable, or Bluetooth to connect your preferred device to your mobile device. Some controllers might not work as intended due to Unity limitations. So, for example, for me, I already tried this yesterday to make sure it could connect to my phone. This is what I use for my Elgato software. So this cable right here is my HDMI, which connects to my Elgato. This is my charging cable, which of course charges my phone. And this little guy right here is what my mouse is going to be connected to. And so this plugs into the phone and all three work, which is surprising. Didn't think it was going to work like that because I swear I've tried it before and it hasn't. And then this little guy is a Bluetooth keyboard. Well, it's actually a Bluetooth / USB keyboard, but since I don't have two USB slots, this is going to be a Bluetooth keyboard. I had originally bought it for my Xbox because I want to play Minecraft with mouse and keyboard, and it just didn't really feel good on Xbox. So, well, the mouse part didn't feel good on Xbox. The keyboard part felt fine. It's JLab, keyboard, really cheap, not really that expensive to buy, and it's real easy to set up. Basically just connects through Bluetooth, and I was able to type in everything on there. So interested to see how it'll work. Now a big question you're probably thinking: does this mean Critical Ops will come to other platforms? And that is no. Currently the game is only for mobile platforms, Android and iOS. However, we do want to keep our options open for the future. So what CF is saying here is no, it's not coming to PC. Don't worry about it. There's probably not going to be a lot of people playing with mouse and keyboard. There might be a couple, but there's not going to be a ton of people, downloading this on their PC and just demolishing touch and controller players like we see in other games. This is just going to be on Android and iOS. It's only for mobile platforms and stuff like that. Now, they're also saying that maybe in the future there could be PC stuff. We've seen Google Play testing out their Google Play games on PC app. I tried to test it out, but it doesn't support NVIDIA for now. Also, I need an SSD for it, which is kind of weird. Yeah, so maybe it'll come, I don't think they'll be releasing it on Steam or anything like that, but maybe in the future, if they're keeping their doors open to possibly put it elsewhere. How will you ensure the balance between different inputs? The CF has said we'll analyze the performance data between different input methods and adjust accordingly. We've also run tests to ensure every player is on the same level. If a keyboard and mouse are now a feature in game, can I play with an emulator? No, the state of third-party software has not changed and emulators are still forbidden. And then lastly, how will this esports balance between the three different control schemes? And they say we cannot affect how community tournaments are run, but for our official events, Pro League, Circuit, Rumble, we only allow touch controls for now. This might change in the future. So it'll be interesting to see if esports does go to that side, but for now they're saying touch only, no other controller schemes for that. So for Pro League, for Circuit, for Rumble, any Critical Force sponsored tournament, it's going to remain as a touch tournament. So yeah, this is pretty exciting, and honestly I say I wasn't expecting this, but I've known about this for about I want to say a year or so now. Zinclar's also been working on this along with the the drop knife and the hand stuff. We've known about this in PTP for a while now, and when it came out, I was personally of the belief that they should put it on PC to bring more players to the Critical Ops and stuff like that. But hey, I'll take maybe having the option open up in the future and having mouse and keyboard here now, controller here now. Controller I did not have a problem with because most mobile games nowadays have controller support. So but it was the mouse and keyboard. I was like, well, if we're putting that, why not just put it to PC? That'd be great. But alas, you know, it happens. CF knows what they're doing, and I think this is gonna be a good change for the future of COPS, whether it be now, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now. It'll be a good change. So let me know what you guys think of the new controller inputs in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.